Hey, this is Mike with Mercy Me, and I just want to let you guys know about the foot bass. This thing's great for acoustic guitar players, worship leaders who are out by yourself and you need a little rhythm section. You got a kick drum in a box right here. It's great. You plug it straight into your sound system or into a bass amp or whatever, and you step on it. Just like you're going to tap your foot like you're already doing while you're playing guitar, and you've got your kick drum. It's a great item. Go to footbass.com to find out more.
Mike here for FOOTBASS, and you're probably out there going, I don't know which foot bass to buy. There are a lot of different types on the market. You've got the stick, the wooden stick, aluminum sticks. You've got the wooden boxes. Some people call these the cigar boxes, the Texas stomp boxes. You've got your Ellis type, you've got your homemade, you've got your minis and your micros, and you've got your foot bass. And you're probably saying, how do I know which one to get?
Hey, my name is Philip Zock. I play bass with a band called Remedy Drive. And here's one on the floor. This is how it works. You go like that, just like that, and it makes a great kick drum sound. And it's touch sensitive, so it's not a trigger. It's a real sound that it's just amplified with a piezo pickup inside. So it's pretty incredible. I'm always on the lookout. I got tons of synths. I normally play a Chord Chaos Pad, the KP3. So I've got a lot of electronics and sounds I'm interested in, but this one right here I'm really excited about. So footbass.com and remedydrive.com, you will see this on our set. Check it out, you'll love it.
As you can see, that's rattling other things in the room here, okay? Hi-hat and foot bass, and you have got a drum kit that's going to fit into a suitcase. Now, the reason I think you need to go with the original foot bass is a couple of reasons. One is it's an all-metal case, okay? All the other things on the market are made with wooden cases. Now you might say, what's the problem with the wooden case? There's no big problem with the wooden case unless you're in an area where there's moisture, unless you're in an area where there's rain, unless you're ever working outside. You might want to consider a full metal jacket. Actually records all of his drum tracks, everything, using a foot bass and another foot bass, and he rubs them together. Whoa, I'm getting jiggy with it. Anyway, hey, footbass.com. You'll find it on eBay. That's where they're marketed. They're completely distributed through eBay, and a few custom shop stores around the country have them. But the new ones all have 2 output jacks. Now, why is 2 output jacks important? Very quickly. 2 output jacks are important because you're a guy who's out there, you're making your living doing this. You know that even though they use the finest USA-made Switchcraft jacks in here, that you can have a jack go bad. You can break a jack. Well, what happens if you're at a show and that happens? You don't have time to take it apart and rewire it. No, FOOTBASS puts 2 jacks in every foot bass. So if you have a problem during a show, boom, you plug it out and you just simply plug it into the next jack. It's the same EQ, the same everything. And if you want to do a stereo output, you can do that. All right there in your foot bass.
The foot bass is not a trigger and it's not a sampler. Each hit delivers a different, unique sound. The foot bass is a percussion instrument.
The incredible, indestructible, ultimate foot bass comes in a bunch of colors. Every foot bass comes in an indestructible metal container. That metal container has, of course, your scratch surface on top. Whether you're stomping it with your foot, whether you're scratching it with your nails, if you want to get a tambourine sound or a hi-hat sound, you can do that simply for your recording. The underside of it has a rubber neoprene padding. Underneath that padding is a gripper tape. Now this grip tape will stick on the floor solid. The neat thing about it is that grip tape and that padding keep any other reflections or any other vibrations from setting off or making the foot bass make any sound. So unless you're tapping it, unless you're making the noise on it, it's just you. It will sit there and be perfectly quiet in your channel. No hums, no buzzes. It'll run a long distance. There's no 9-volt battery in it, but let me tell you, it will outpower any of the powered ones you see on the market. Trust me, we have put them side by side. This puppy has a higher output than everything going. You are going to love the incredible foot bass. So, here we have it, folks. Inside this little box is your answer to percussion and rhythm. Again, it's not a sampler, it's not a trigger. This is an actual percussion instrument. You can make hundreds of sound combinations. I love recording a track by taking my ring finger and just tapping the ring right there on the side, and it gives this real great hi-hat sound. It's just absolutely amazing. There's no hum. It's completely shielded. You can't break it. I challenge you to try to do that with one of these little wooden cigar boxes. I've got so many of these of all the different variations. I can take you out in my garage and show you the graveyard of other stomp boxes that we have looked at. We've been building these things for the best in the music business for years, and right now we're finally just starting to offer them to you. So check it out, see who's using, see the Grammy award-winning people who are using the foot bass, and get in the groove, and all of a sudden move your acoustic act to a one-man band, make your solos interesting, record with them, change out the kick drum that you have with a foot bass, and just change up the sound in an amazing way. TheFootBass.com, it's everything you need, and compared to the price of the others, it is a deal. It's a bargain, but it's also a value. Check it out, FootBass, FootBass.com. See my bald spot? I wish we could figure out something for that.
Forget about a drum set and use a foot bass.